Good morning, folks, and welcome back to When the Dust Settles. My name is Pico Conway, and today we're talking about Manchester United win over Liverpool. But that is not the only thing we want to discuss today. We want to discuss Manchester United upcoming game and Liverpool game that they play after their loss to Manchester United. Folks, my name is Pico Conway, and you're watching When the Dust Settles. Sorry to my viewers, I've been away from this channel for a little bit. But we are back now. We'll try to do our usual episodes every Thursday and Fridays, discussing politics and also discussing sports. We want to talk about Manchester United, but we also want to talk about Liverpool as well, because both teams were in this historic clash in which Manchester United came up victorious at Anfield after 10 years of not winning at Anfield. The both teams play 188 games. Manchester United won 70 of those games, and Liverpool won 63 and 55 of those games when a tie or draw, as we call it. So if you look at those stats between the both teams, you know that there is not much difference between them because the victory margin is almost equal. So this win, the last win, means that Manchester United has won 71 and Liverpool 63. But I want to look at other things. Liverpool just showed that they are a good team. If you talk about European football, these two teams are giants in European football. And in English football, these two teams are giants when it comes to European and English football. In the Champions League on Tuesday, Liverpool won by 5 goals to 1 against Frankfurt in Germany. So I say Liverpool have already shown that despite the defeat to Manchester United, they are still a good team and they can perform at a very high level, scoring 5 goals, not at Anfield, but in Germany. Manchester United now has to show to us, our fans, who have not had anything much to celebrate in the past 10 years, to put it mildly, they show to us that they are on the right trajectory, that the win at Anfield was not just a luck. And I agree that the win at Anfield was not just a luck. Manchester United have played all the games Manchester United lose or lost this season against Manchester City, against Manchester City and the other losses. These games Manchester United play to win. They play with conviction. They play with the energy necessary. Even the game they lost against Arsenal, I think I said it before in one of my videos. Even the game they play against Arsenal, they play to win. But I want to see how they come out of this historic win. The first time in Emirates season, or his coaching career at Manchester United. He had not had a back-to-back win. So he won against Leeds, and then he won against Liverpool at Anfield. Now we want to see whether they can continue to be consistent, because I one of the things Manchester United have been lacking over the past years, consistency. So we want to see whether Ruben Emery and a team can continue to be consistent. I'm not putting everything on this game. They can go to the game with Brighton and don't win. I'm only looking at the process. As Joel Embiid, Philadelphia Sixers star, said, trust the process. And so I'm trusting the process. I can see signs that this team is headed in the right. They are on the right trajectory. They are heading in the right direction, and I hope they can keep doing what they are doing. There was a team effort. In Bournemouth scored the first goal, and Harry Maguire, netting the single goal. People were saying that it was a foul was committed before the goal was scored. But I listen to analysts, I listen to other people. But I myself have been watching soccer games for more than 50 years, so I think I have a very, very good insight when it comes to analyzing the game. I also have a deep soccer coaching license, so I have a very, very, very good idea when it comes to the play that people are talking about. Van Dijk fouled his own player, which of course was not a foul. So he bumped into his own player, and Mbeumo took the play, or the play continued, and Amad Diallo passed the ball to Mbeumo. Mbeumo scored that first goal, I think, in the first 2 minutes of the game. And people argue, oh, that was a foul. That was not a foul. Because Liverpool play the ball from Gakpa, that hit the poles, 2 times. Both teams played to win the game. It was a very good game, and both teams play to win that game. But I'm looking at goalkeeper Lemons, Manchester United goalkeeper, who was the star. I would say the player of the game. I think that was his second game with the team, and he has shown that he's belong. But my own thing here is I hope he doesn't be carried away with all of this the fame right now. Young man at the age 23, young goalkeeper who came in, after Onana, left the team and other goalkeepers, came in. I hope he remains consistent. We see Mendo came in now. His performance is going down. We see Garnacho came out, one of the stars of Manchester United, young man, but then he being carried away, now he left Manchester United with Chelsea. We saw what's it called, Michael Rashford, be a very good player with Manchester United, but then of the field activities, you don't remain consistent. You gotta make sure you remain consistent to your craft. But when you start to get sidetracked with other things, your production reduces, and your performance on the field decline. So I hope this goalkeeper will continue to be good, like some of our goalkeeper like Fabian Barthez and Van der Sar, Peter Smart, and all the good goalkeepers. So I hope this goalkeeper is going to be the guy to provide some stability in the goal. That was a team effort. Kona and Mbombo, Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro, and all the guys that played for Manchester United that day. It was a complete team effort. There was some chatters that why did the coach leave Sesko on the bench. But you saw the game. The firepower that Manchester United had offering was undeniable. Mbomo and the other guys up there were on point. They were on point. They were attacking Liverpool in all areas of the game, firing on all cylinders. So we hope that this continue. I'm not saying that I hope this is going to continue. This has been happening, and I know it will continue. But for Liverpool, I'm a little bit concerned about Salah. I don't know what's going on with Salah. Salah production is declining. The team had a fine game, but Salah is missing some goals that he usually score, and I think it's concerning to not just Liverpool coach slot, but to people who've been watching the Premier League or European football. Even the game with Frankfurt Berlin, Salah came from the bench. He came from the bench. He was on the bench. So I hope it's not something bigger than what we think. Because Salah is one of the greatest players right now in world football. I don't want to say European African football, in world football. So I hope that it's just the bump in the road, and he will pick up steam and get to where he was last season. Folks, my name is Pico Conway, and you're watching When the Dust Settles. We're talking about the Premier League, and we're talking about Manchester United win over Liverpool, and their upcoming game with Brighton. They played Brighton this last 6 meeting with Brighton. Manchester United lost 4, and Brighton lost 4 when they won 2. So they are going to be playing Brighton, and we want to see how they play. They'll be playing at Old Trafford. So we want to see how they play, whether they're going to continue down the same, continue to play the way they play against other teams. They lost against other teams. They lost against Arsenal. They lost against Manchester City. But we want to see how they play after having this back-to-back wins that have been something they are not doing in a very long time, especially so under Coach Ruben Amorim. So we will all be looking and see what happens in that game. Manchester United they are turning the corner. Right now, I think they're in 10th or 11th place on the table, 13 points, maybe 5 points against league leaders, Arsenal. So if they should win on Sunday, they should be in the top 6 teams on the Premier League table. So we will all be waiting to see, as I already said, Liverpool prove have proven that they are one of the elite teams. They went to Frankfurt, Berlin, and won by 5 goals to 1. They show that we're defeated in the game against Manchester United. That the game is over. We got to think about the next game, and that's the same kind of attitude that Manchester United has to develop. And Manchester United is playing right now. Delect, Harry Maguire, and Bombo, as I said, these guys, Bruno Fernandes, Luke Shaw, and what's his name, Delect, Dallo. They are all guys that are playing. Amad Diallo, they play very well. Even when Cisco came in, they all play very well in that game. And Casemiro, at 33 years of age, they say he's supposed to be signing a contract with Manchester United. An extension, 1 year extension with Manchester United. Although reports are saying that he's going to be signed for, there's going to be a reduction in his contract. That's it. In his pay, but I think he wants to stay with Manchester United to get himself prepared for the World Cup that's going to be in World Cup with Brazil that's going to be in United States. So I think signing a contract with Manchester United is going to make him be in top shape to get prepared for his country. First, I just want to conclude with this disturbing news about some people in the NBA engaging in some fling stuff. Some people never get happy with, never get certified with where they are. Chelsea Billy is on an investigation with other players in the NBA, former players in the NBA, and engaging in some gambling and those schemes. So we think this is a disturbing. Chelsea Billy, is he's a Hall of Famer, and Rozier with Miami. They are being indicted by the FBI for some nefarious activities and betting in the NBA. So we hope that people realize that you got to play fair. You got to play fair. So these guys, we hope that they understand, and other people who are looking understand that why it's true that you are up there. You also should be conscious of the fact that you got to play fair when it comes to following the rules. First, my name is Kiko Conway. I want to say a big thank you to those of you who continue to believe in us that we're going to grow this channel, and who continue to believe in us, watch our videos, and subscribe to our channel. Comment if you feel that we said something that you think we were incorrect. Shoot a comment, and we will rectify if I will make mistake, or will clarify our comments. Folks, until next time, let's get ready for the game between Manchester United and Brighton at Old Trafford tomorrow. Folks, have a great day. I will talk to you when I talk to you. Bye for now.